Our next video comes from a grieving mother who had spent years trying to cope with the loss of her 22-year-old son. During his life, his greatest passion was playing the guitar. And after he passed away, his instrument remained untouched in his bedroom. One quiet night, while she was home alone, she suddenly heard the soft sound of a guitar being played from the very room where it had been left. Shocked and unable to believe what she was hearing, she quickly grabbed her phone and began recording.
Alex, if that's you, can you do it again, honey? What the heck? Hi, Alex. Can you do it again, honey? Can you do it again? Something else is going off down here. Do you hear that? The speakers. Something's coming out of the speaker.
Still in disbelief, the grieving mother begins calling out her son's name as the gentle sound of the guitar continues. Moments later, a faint whisper seems to come through a nearby speaker, making the experience even more emotional. The mother believes it was one final message from the ghostly presence of her son. But to this day, no one can say for certain what was truly captured that night.
If you are contemplating suicide, your pain does not end. It will never end. It will transfer onto your loved ones, and it will carry. And now I will carry, and my son's little brothers will carry his pain on and our pain for the rest of our life.
While some believe her grief may have influenced what she heard, whatever the truth may be, this story serves as a powerful reminder to check in on those struggling with depression before it's too late. Most people expect a wedding reception to be filled with laughter, music, and unforgettable memories. But at one particular venue, what should have been a joyful celebration suddenly took a completely unexpected turn.
I'm surprised it didn't sneak in. There it is, all the same time.
Several doors suddenly swung open almost at the exact same moment, even though no one was anywhere near them. Seconds later, a tablecloth at the back of the room shifted as if something unseen had tugged on it. Strangely, none of the guests seemed to notice what had just happened. Was it simply a draft and an incredible coincidence? Or did the cameras capture something far more unsettling? Our next video comes from a man who went live while exploring a building that viewers claimed had been abandoned for years. After arriving at the dark, deserted location, he grabbed his flashlight and began searching the area. As his camera focused on an open window, a ghostly figure suddenly appeared for just a brief moment before disappearing again.
بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله هاي أعوذ بالله أعوذ بالله
At first, he didn't realize what his camera had captured. Seconds later, a dark shadow suddenly peeked out from inside the building. Panic immediately set in, and he started running. Then a loud, echoing scream rang through the darkness. Moments later, another ghostly figure appeared in the window. Terrified, he sprinted back to his car and fled the scene. To this day, viewers continue debating what he actually encountered that night. Our next video comes from a man named Max Cortez, who was working a late shift inside a residential building that had once been an old warehouse. As he walked through a quiet hallway, he suddenly heard a low humming sound that resembled the soft singing of a child or a woman.
Hello? 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 Oh, bro. Hello? 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 Jeez.
As Max moved closer, the humming grew louder, as if something unseen was moving toward him. Nervously, he called out, but no one answered. The moment he turned the corner, the humming seemed to be coming from directly in front of him, sending him into a panic.
Hello? Hello?
Security later searched the entire area but found no one. The surveillance cameras also showed nothing unusual, leaving the incident completely unexplained. Our next video comes from a woman in South America named Carla. Before any of this happened, her account was filled with everyday vlogs and product recommendations, with nothing related to the paranormal. Everything changed after she and her family moved into a new house. Shortly after moving in, Carla found a black bag filled with belongings sitting outside the property. None of the items belonged to her family, and to this day, she has no idea who left them there. From that moment on, strange things began happening inside the house. Unexplained noises, alleged poltergeist activity, and something even stranger. Carla says she occasionally falls into a trance-like state. She also claims that after dreaming about her late best friend, who told her to dig in a specific spot in the yard, she found a stone exactly where she was told. Since then, she has believed that the stone protects her as long as she keeps it with her. Then just a few days ago, at around 5 in the morning, she recorded something truly unsettling.
Can you hear nothing from the top one? I'm not about it, there's no one up there, but look, the blanket just moved. Look. And it's not the wind, it's not the wind. So it's 5 in the morning. This always happens. I'm going home. I know. Where's Omar? Get the other me fast. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then when I finally pay attention, I mean, I look and tell it to manifest or whatever to show itself, it doesn't. I've been dealing with this for a while, a long time. The blanket stopped moving, see? And if I go sleep in the other room is horrible. Anyone who stays there has things appear to them all the time. In this room, things only happen to me, just to me and no one else.
Carla wakes up to a strange noise, and almost immediately, laughter can be heard coming from somewhere above her. Take a close look at the top bunk. The blanket slowly moves, as if something unseen is pulling it before letting go. It happens more than once, and it's the deliberate movement that makes it so unsettling. Carla also says she noticed something behind the pillow only after reviewing the footage. But after taking a closer look, we couldn't find anything that appeared paranormal. The blanket, however, is a different story. At around 5 in the morning, Carla bravely gets up to check the top bunk herself. It's completely empty. No one is there. Carla says most of the activity in the house happens in another room. But in this bedroom, it only seems to happen to her. She has since said that she's now seeking help from the church. Our next video comes from a man in the United States named Nate. Nate works as a cemetery groundskeeper and has spent months documenting a series of strange events on the property. But according to him, whatever was haunting the cemetery didn't stay there. It followed him home. Since then, Nate has been recording alleged poltergeist activity and eerie mimic-like encounters at both his workplace and his house. Just a few days ago, he says he spotted someone walking inside his work shed, even though no one should have been there. So he immediately pulled out his phone and started recording.
I swear, I saw somebody walk by in there. It's hard to see through the window. But I was walking up to this door to unlock it, and it just, real quick. I saw you. Where'd you go? Yeah, because I would have been right here. I saw you go by the window. Oh, fuck that. Nope. Sorry, don't want to play. Fuck that. Holy shit.
Nate heads straight to the spot where he saw the figure disappear, calling out to see if anyone is still there. Suddenly, he hears knocking from behind him, and a tennis ball drops from the dark attic opening. According to Nate, he rarely ever uses that attic, so nothing up there should have moved on its own. What stands out the most is Nate's reaction. He stays remarkably calm, as if experiences like this have become all too familiar to him.
Sorry, don't want to play.
He simply says, in a calm voice, that he doesn't want to play. Seconds later, a plastic shovel standing right beside him suddenly falls to the ground, and the video cuts off. Most of Nate's videos are subtle, quiet, and easy to overlook. But that's exactly why so many people keep watching his account. Because if genuine hauntings are real, they often begin with the smallest and quietest moments. Our next video comes from a TikTok user named Siren. Like several people we've featured tonight, his account has nothing to do with the paranormal. He usually posts astrology readings, his card collection, and moments from his everyday life. But recently, he uploaded a video showing a glowing orb floating above the hill behind his house. After that, he couldn't stop thinking about it. He began watching that hill every single day, until eventually, he captured something even stranger.
I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up, bro. What the fuck? I can't make this shit up, bro. I can't make this shit up, bro. What the fuck is that? Jesus. Jesus Christ, no. Jesus Christ, no. What the fuck? I can't make this shit up, bro.
Something is out on that hillside close to the ground, but no clear shape can be seen. All that's visible are two bright lights sitting perfectly parallel to each other. What makes the footage so strange is the way they move. Even across the rough, uneven hillside, the lights glide smoothly without rising or falling. Almost as if whatever is carrying them isn't touching the ground. They don't seem to be heading anywhere either, drifting slowly back and forth as if searching for something. After Siren posted the video, many viewers pointed him toward a figure from Middle Eastern folklore known as the Lantern Man, a mysterious being said to lure people into the darkness with a glowing light. Whether that's what he captured or not, Siren made the right choice by watching it from a distance, because if the legend is true, the last thing you should do is follow it. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like so you won't miss the next stories on the Terrifying Circle. If you have any feedback, suggestions, or stories you want to share, leave them in the comments below. See you in the next video.